Hello, everyone. I see that people are still joining to our wonderful opening ceremony, but let me welcome you all at this very moment to our Game Jam 8, also known as Game Jam Infinity. Uh, we thought that such a number warrants something special, and it was actually handed to us on a platter, ready, because we got a global pandemic going on. So we are trying our strength for the first time at conducting a fully online game jam. I hope you all know how this will go. Down below in the description, there is a link to our itch.io page. That's where you join in. That's where you will submit your games at the end of this jam. And hello, everyone. Hello, chat. And yeah, I hope you will have fun while doing it. During this opening ceremony, I plan to run you through our opening presentation where all the necessary info is. You will have access to that presentation. You will be able to easily look at it. Hi, people. No, don't panic. If it's your first game jam or whatever it is you're panicking for, I'm sure you're gonna be fine. We're all gonna have fun. But a little excitement is always nice. So as I said, we are going to be looking at introductory presentation, and then what we're going to do is reveal the theme, is show you the challenges. Hi everyone, hi chat. Reveal the theme, show you challenges, and to show you a timetable of some little fully online events that we got going on throughout this jam, as to get people bonding, and actually uh, shows me that I have some problem. No, you can all hear me okay, right? There is no problem with audio, I hope, right? Uh, so yeah. Uh, hi everyone. Hello. Okay, let's spend first 10 minutes just saying hi to everyone. Uh, so thanks. So basically, uh, what we are going to be doing during this entire jam is running also a small series of events that will get people bonding. Today, I think there will be like a our pizza eating event where everyone will eat pizza, but you have to provide your own. I'm sorry, this year has got us kind of tight on everything, and we couldn't really organize such a big event to send everyone their own pizza. I mean, it's not like you would give us your addresses, right? And yeah, to address the question, this opening ceremony will be recorded and it will be accessible afterwards. So don't worry about that. If you can't be for any everything, that's fine. Yeah, you can watch it later and get all the info. Plus, we will be updating each IO page with the theme, and all the important information will be probably available on Discord as well after the ceremony, so you will get all what you need there. So yeah, basically, the little events that we will be running are not obligatory, but it will be nice to get the community going a bit more, especially because right now we're not all sitting in the same room. So we got something. I think we even got like a group session to play some online game. In the meantime, you don't have to join it, but it's a fun. I'm sorry, we're not sending you pizza. I'm so sorry, but we still hope that you will enjoy this game jam experience. And with that said, let me just switch the view on. Sorry for that. Switch the view on my streaming, and let's get going with the introduction. Hello, everyone. Hello again. Uh, I will be pizza. I don't know how I pronounce pizza, but I'm glad you like it. Uh, so I'm glad you all feel ready. You all feel pumped. So let's get started with this game jam. I am going to be monitoring chat on my phone, so just give me a second to get that going because I don't want to miss any important questions. There are also mods in the chat. I hope they will help me as well with uh, with this entire ordeal. I am sorry. And okay, so let's go. Okay, so the premise of a game jam, I'm sure, is known to most of you. Just to refresh, here you have it. Uh, you see our teams can consist of up to 5 people, so that's what we're going for, because it would not be fair if someone would have a 3 people team and then there would be teams of 10 people or something like that. So just this is our limit. And obviously, you have to make a game that is related to theme and challenges. Theme is really important because that's basically the whole point of Game Jam is that you don't make just any game you so ever desire. You make any game that you so ever desire, but you have to make sure that it adheres to the theme, so it is connected somehow to the theme. And we encourage you to be creative in how you approach this requirement. You have around 44 hours. The deadline is 1 p.m. on Sunday, and that's the deadline by which your game has to be submitted to itch.io. This is actually very strict this year around because it's itch.io. It's not gonna wait for you, so make sure you adhere to that deadline. Uh, and the way we're doing it is everyone plays these games, and then on each IO you can rate them, and everyone rates each other games, and we see whose game is going to be rated highest. But I'm sure all of the games are gonna be fun, and I hope you come up with some crazy ideas. That's what we are aiming for here. And there are prizes, of course. There are prizes this year, so whoever makes the best game is going to win, we hope, amazing prizes that are related to game dev, spoiler alert, and we hope that you will enjoy them. And more importantly, we hope you will enjoy Game Jam. Okay, rating criteria that we are going for. So these are the criteria that you will need to look at because this is what the games are going to be judged based upon. So it's important not only for you to know what things you need to take into account when you judge other people, but more importantly, it's what you need to take into account when you're making your game. Uh, so the theme is a basis for it. Your game has to fit the theme, and I think it's a nice bonus, and I'm saying a nice bonus. What I mean by that is I certainly hope that it will be connected to the theme in an interesting way. So please, please make sure that it is somehow creative, but by all means do what you want actually. But it's nice if there is actual meaningful link between a theme and the overall game. Then there is music. Yeah, first of all, is there even a music in this goddamn game? A lot of people skip that. You can do it. I mean, we're not gonna force you to do anything. I think there have been some text-based games in previous game jams, and it's still been fine. But actually, you might lose a lot of kind of a lot of your game might be less accessible if it doesn't have sound. So yeah, think about that. Uh, Art. So basically, the quality of your art. No, 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 don't skip music. Don't do it. I mean, if you got some interesting idea behind it, Sven, then yeah, maybe go for it. But don't be lazy and don't skip an important part of overall experience like that. Excuse me for a second, because of course my laptop needs a charger. I'm sorry. And yeah, the next part is art. So like the oval. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Matthew has put so much devotion into the music workshop. So just please make sure you include some proper sounds and stuff. And then there's art, general quality of it. What is your art style? Yeah, like is it not hurting your eyes. That's the stuff we have to consider here. General aesthetic vibe. And yeah, important thing about self-made assets. These are always nice to have. We'll talk about it a little bit more later, but yeah, it's a nice thing to have. And then gameplay. There comes the gameplay. If it's innovative, if it's interesting, what is like the main thing about your game? How does it play? What are the mechanics? What do you do in this game? And is it captivating? And does it fit, for example, the theme or like the idea that you were going for? Is it does it make for an interesting experience? So just make some fun games. And important thing that challenges are also rated this year, so people are gonna rate how well you completed each challenge. So it's important to take them into account. Some people used to ignore challenges because they were kind of additional. You could win an additional prize for completing challenges in the previous jams that we made, but this year around, challenges are actually part of rating criteria. So we're gonna be rating how well this specific game fulfilled challenges. And what challenges will these be? Well, a bit more on that later. Tools that you should use, anything. You can write it in Notepad for all we care. Uh, just make sure it's a fun game and it adheres to the theme. That these are the requirements. But obviously, something more with more content behind it is Unity. It's a good choice. I think most of programmers in our society have the most experience with Unity. So, if you want to ask someone something, just see how stuff is done, then Unity is a good choice, but you can use anything. You can use Unreal Engine or any other of the, for example, like lesser known engines that you can find online. Remember about version control. Uh, Recommend using Git, GitHub, and GitLab. Uh, yeah, you can look for help. Uh, Chat to the Discord. There are a lot of people there who are willing to help you. A committee is willing to help you. If you've never done this before, don't be discouraged by it. Treat it as a chance to learn. Ask people, seek help. You're gonna learn in no time. You're gonna get yourself set up. uh, Resources. So this entire presentation will be accessible to you. You will be able to click on all those links, go to those websites and see for yourself. Unity engine, Unreal Engine, Pygame is a Python-based engine, I believe. They're all linked here, but you can use like anything else that comes to your mind. So just some suggestions right here. Guidelines, so like rules that our game jam has to that participants of our game jam have to keep in mind. As I said, teams of up to 5 people. Using external assets is allowed, but you must credit them. So anything that you did not make, but for example, you took from somewhere else that you did not make for this game jam, you must credit it or credit the author if you, for example, took it from some like royalty-free repository or something like that. And it would be nice if you guys didn't make entire game out of someone else's assets. The self-made assets are always nice. The same goes for reusing code. It's allowed, as you can see here, in small instances. But please do not just duplicate entire game or something like that. And also, if you do include something from maybe your other work, then also kind of, or from the internet, for example, someone put a specific part of code online, you want to use it, credit them as well. So we would know what was kind of, taken from the internet. But basically, we strongly encourage you to code from zero, to start from scratch and, build your own game. We would even prefer it, or maybe I would even prefer it, but I'm quite sure that the rest of the committee would also prefer it if the game was less, less shiny, less impressive, let's say, less mechanically advanced. But if it was just yours, built from scratch, fun little wicked game. Important details. Each jam will close at 1 p.m. on Sunday, so this is a final deadline. I see we got some. Sorry, we got some question on Discord. Okay, so someone has a question on Discord. if someone from the committee could kind of take that, because it might be an interesting thing to address. But I'm going to be addressing actually team building a bit later on in this opening, so don't worry. But to just come back to what we're discussing now, this jam will close at 1 p.m. on Sunday, so you got around 44 hours to make your game. And this will be a strict deadline that each IO will just close it. So you have to keep track of that. Message on Discord for any major issues. Moderators, aka committee, aka people organizing this thing can help you out. If there's any like important technical difficulties that you might have, and message us as soon as you can. So don't wait around for until 5 minutes before deadline. Just let us know before that, so we will be able to work something out. And there will not be pizza provided for this jam. I'm sorry, but you may order some for yourself and participate in a pizza eating session. And I don't know if you're feeling like eating some pizza at a random moment and you find some other jam participants who will want to do that, you can make a pizza eating session again at like 1 a.m., whatever you feel like. Communication again down through Discord. Here is a link to our Discord. This presentation will be available. I will put the link to it down in the description of this stream. So and you can find also our link to our Discord on our web page and stuff like that. So that's what you should mainly use for communication. And mini events that we are planning to prepare. So today at 9 p.m. UK time, it's a pizza eating session. I believe Matthew and Sarah were excited to kind of lead that one. They said they're going to order pizza. So I think what how this would work is people would connect through Discord, I think, or some other way, and just eat pizza together, chat maybe, whatever you feel like. Then on Saturday, we maybe make a group selfie. We'll also see how that would work, but I'm also quite sure mainly through Discord and maybe like a video chat with participants, something like that, to kind of commemorate this important event, our first online game jam, and build the sense of community. Even though we're not physically together, we sure as hell can be in spirit together. And then there's Among Us gaming session, and I'm seeing some enthusiasm in the chat for that. So yeah, whoever has it, I believe Among Us is free for like phones. So on Android and iOS, you can get it for free. I'm not sure if you can play, like if you play on iOS, if you can get into the same room with people that, for example, play on Steam. I don't know, but Melania is gonna organize that, and I'm sure just, be on Discord. You people are going to get, organized, get together and work out details. We plan to do that tomorrow around 6 p.m. If there are a lot of people that want to be involved in this, because I've seen around 30 participants to this game jam, then we're gonna make multiple servers and stuff. Not a problem. And then there's one string violin recording session coming on Sunday. So for those of you who are familiar with our society, we have a infamous one-string violin that we like to use for music in our games. It sounds terrible, but it's part of a fun and it's part of a challenge to use it in some creative way. We've had entire music themes done from this one string, just being kind of pulled on like a goddamn seesaw or something. Uh, I asked someone. So yeah, we're gonna use that violin. Hopefully you'll be there. All of and then around 1 p.m. around our deadline, we're just gonna have a chill chat time, and that's going also to be like time for you to play the games, vote on them and stuff. And that's the plan here. I think you're gonna have like 3 hours, everyone, to just play the games and then vote on them. Vote on what you think was good in these games, what you think was bad, and then there's going to be a winner announced around 3 hours later, I believe. So stay tuned for that, and we're gonna be giving you guys prizes. All of these events, we're gonna get them organized through Discord, so make sure you're there for any communication. And now, I think, let me see. Yeah, people. Okay. And no important question, just people excited for pizza and Among Us. Nice. And now I believe it is time for the theme. The most important, a staple of this game jam is a theme. Can I get some excitement in the chat for the theme? Come on, guys. Cause game jam theme hype. Thank you. Cause this year we're doing something a little bit unorthodox, but I'm thinking something interesting because of that. Because this year's theme for Game Jam 8, Game Jam Infinity is drumroll. Let's find out. And we mean literally find out, you know? Uh, because this is not the theme. No, 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 that's not the theme. We are going to randomly generate a theme because who doesn't like procedurally generated stuff in their games? So I am going now to take you to our Wheel of Fortune, where out of the several, I think around, I don't know, I won't spoil you for you how many, but basically we are going to randomize the theme. So whatever appears here is going to be our theme. And I hope, yeah, desktop audio should work. So we will see what the theme is in around 10 seconds, I believe. So let's get started. Let's get hyped again. People are so hyped. People just can't wait for it. Drum roll, please. And let's get hyped. And let's spin the wheel. Take that bad boy for a spin. And let us see what the theme will be. Is it going to be rock solid? No, no, it's going way beyond that outer bands. Oh, I think. Oh, is it going to stay on that or? Oh my God! Just by a tiny margin, the theme for Game Jam Infinity is far away. It was almost no pain, no gain, but here we got it. Just by a tiny margin, far away is the theme for this game jam. So, you know, interpret it in any way you see suitable for you. However you want to use it. I'm hoping for some creative use out of that. Yeah, that was tense. I thought it was going to be no pain, no gain, but the Wheel of Fortune has surprised us. Because my gym simulator game. I mean, far away, there could be something about running from something and stuff. You can still put some gym in there. I mean, just throwing ideas out there. So remember that it's going to be put on our itch.io page as soon as this live stream finishes. It's going to be on our Discord and everywhere where we can just slap it so you would remember that this is the theme for this game jam, far away. And let me just go back to our presentation. Okay, so that was it. The fortune has chosen for us. I think that it was an interesting idea to do it this way, because then you can't blame us for the choice of the theme if you don't like it, and if you like it, then I'm glad. Yeah, I see some nice idea in the chat. Okay, you should have kept it for yourself, you know. Just make that Shrek game and win the jam this way. Okay, so now we know the theme. It's far away. So let us go further. Challenges, another important reveal of this game jam. So we got different challenges in every category. So we got art, music, design, and the wildcard challenge that is supposed to be a random card challenge. This kind of fun little thing that doesn't belong anywhere else. So for art, we have glitterally. Bring the glitter on. As you can guess, you need to include some nice glitter in your art, maybe some particles effect. Hopefully, it won't kill your Unity while doing that. Uh, and then we got music. And musical challenge is called Beats to Relax slash Study to. So you must include music that is peaceful and calm, maybe some lo-fi, something like that to get us into this chill mood, playing your game, being all relaxed. That can have positive effect on how we will judge your game uh, and how you will judge others' games. Uh, then there is a design challenge, and since we've just came into Spooktober, we have pumpkin spiced challenge, and that means that you must give your game some spook. Doesn't have to be, a fully fleshed out horror game. You can just add some spooky details or something like that, or give it spooky atmosphere, or I don't know, just include spooky music, whatever you feel like. Just make it spooky to celebrate this beautiful month of Spooktober here. Uh, then we have a wildcard challenge that during this jam it's to hide a reference to cats and or dogs in your game. So include some kittens, include some puppies. We wanna see that shit. We're gonna be very glad if we see that stuff. Uh, Basically, who wouldn't like a dog? If the dog is petable, then just like from me that's gonna be a bonus point for you. So include some dogs, maybe petable ones, or I don't know, maybe make a dog a main hero of your game, whatever you feel like. And yeah, like Sarah has informed you in the chat, you don't have to complete all of these challenges. Technically, you don't have to complete any of that. You can completely ignore them. But as we said, this year, one of categories that we will be judging our games by is how well they fulfill those challenges. But maybe it will be even better if you fulfill one challenge in a really nice, innovative way than just slap all of them kind of half-heartedly. So just someone said that all of this aligns so well with something they wanted to make. I'm glad to hear that. So yeah, but at the same time, for some of you it might be a bit difficult to combine something spooky, glitter, and chill bits. So you don't have to do that absolutely. Just use those challenges. They can make your game more interesting, I think. And yeah, that's it. Remember that they will count towards how well your game is received, how well it is judged by others, but you don't have to fulfill all of them. I think that even the quality here is the key. So fulfill those challenges in a creative way. Submitting your game is done through itch.io. Uh, just there are steps there that you can follow. It's fairly straightforward. Nice if your game can be played in a web browser, but it's not a requirement by any means. It's just something nice to have. And as I said, a Sunday 1 p.m. is an automatic deadline, so we won't be able to extend that. It will just close at that time. So allow yourself some time to submit the game. Don't leave it until the last minute. And just if there are any technical problems, then make sure you have some time to seek help because it's always good to have some spare time left. And remember that. So remember, deadline is 1 p.m. on Sunday. And important information about teaming up. What you need to do is to right now go to this link. I will make this presentation available soon. It will be on Discord and it will be in the description of this stream. But you can try and just type that into your browser right now. It's not a complicated URL. and just go and register your already formed teams if you have one. So just go there. There will be a form for you to fill out and just register your team this way. So we would have, so we as a good F, as people who organize that, we would know what people are in what team and how many teams we actually have, how many games we can expect, and yeah, so everything would be clear. But if you are looking for a team, you haven't found one yet, that's totally okay. You're not late to the party. Don't worry if you have some like doubts about your team as well. Someone was saying that they're afraid they have a team of beginners only. So just go to this page and put your details in, and we will try to assign you to create some teams. We, as a good F committee, will try to make some teams that will work quite nicely. So, maybe a blend of beginners and more experienced people, a blend of artists and programmers. I'm so sorry. Uh, yeah, as Sarah has said in the chat, if there are any issues with the forums, just let us know, let her know on Discord. Just use the Game Jam channel on that. I mean, on our Good F channel, just use Game Jam specific channel for that on our Discord, and make sure you do that. Make sure before you get to making games, because I know you all want to go do that, make your amazing Shrek game, make your amazing running game, whatever you're planning right now, whatever sick ideas are forming in your head. Make sure you register your team, and if you don't have it and you want to make a team, then go here and we'll find you someone. At the same time, you can do it on your own. That's absolutely fine. You can be a one man or woman army. That's absolutely fine as well. Just register yourself as a one person team, and that will be fine. So yeah, because we need to actually know how many people are participating. So even if you're doing it on your own, register yourself as a one person team. So that's important. Before you get going, before we make some goddamn games, register your team, find your team, and then let's jam. Let's jam, people. Can I get some whoop whoops in the chat or something to end this on a bang? Uh, and remember, talk to us on the Discord. We're there to help you. Someone from the committee will try to keep track of it throughout the entire jam. So today, tomorrow, and on Sunday, we're gonna be there. We're gonna try to to try and make some to help you. You're gonna be making games. We're going to be helping you make those games, alleviate any possible doubts or anxieties that you might have about this. Thank you, guys. Thank you for whoops and whoops. And yeah, let's jam, make some games, have fun while doing it. Remember, the theme is far away for this one. And hope you're going to enjoy it. And we hope we're going to enjoy playing your games. Hope we're going to get some nice games. And yeah, that's basically it. At the end of this presentation, there is a useful links page. So once you will have access to that presentation, yeah, you can just go there and have a look at all those links. Our website, our Discord again, where you submit your games, these slides. So yeah, and this very opening ceremony will be saved on our YouTube channel, so you can come back to it at any time and revise something. Maybe someone couldn't watch it from your team; they will be able to watch it as soon as YouTube stops uploading it after I end this stream. Someone asked, if we registered for searching for a team, when can we expect to be assigned? Yeah, we're going to be aim to have people assigned to their teams within the next half an hour, something like that, so we can get started as soon as possible. And yeah, and for those who don't know, this is a cool guy. This is our mascot, the mascot of our society. So that might explain why he is basically everywhere. If you didn't know that. Oh yeah, we would be. This is one of the assets that it would be nice if you included. I mean, don't treat it as any sort of requirement, anything like that. You know that's a borrowed asset that we would be really okay with. But yeah, just choose whatever you feel like. And yeah, that's it. So let's jam, people. Let's make some games, and I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you will get to it. You will make some nice games to a faraway theme. I'm still thinking what game I would make. I mean, there are quite a few options. Never mind that. I hope you have your nice ideas. And and I won't hold you any longer. Just go out there, start making those games. Register your teams first. That's important. And and let's jam, people. Any more questions before I end it? Uh, will this stream be used as the background music stream after this? I mean, if you mean just listening to me talk, if you want to listen to that as your background music to help you concentrate, that's fine because I'm not sure if I got it right. Uh, and yeah, that's it. Remember, far away. Remember, 1 p.m. on Sunday is the definite deadline. If there are no more questions, just go out there, register your teams, and start making them sick games. Thanks a lot, guys. Uh, bye bye.